Imagine owning $1 billion company and then losing it all and selling it for less than the cost of mid-range car. Unbelievable, right? Well, this is exactly what happened to Gaana, India's music streaming giant, which once dominated the market only to be sold for just 25 lakhs. How did this happen? Stay till the end because this is a story of ambition, success, downfall, filled with surprising twists, valuable lessons, and the unpredictability of tech. In April 2010, India was experiencing a digital revolution, and music lovers were moving away from physical formats like CDs, cassettes, towards online streaming. The Indian music scene was ripe for disruption, and the Times Internet seized the opportunity by launching Gaana, one of the first major music streaming platforms in the country. Gaana wasn't just a tech platform, it was a movement. Behind it, there were tech visionaries, music enthusiasts, strategists who believed that everyone, whether it's a bustling metro city or a small village, should have access to unlimited library of music. From its very inception, Gaana aimed to democratize music in India. It didn't just target big cities, it focused on Tier 2, Tier 3 towns, places where internet penetration was growing but other music platforms had little presence. Gaana filled that gap, becoming a soundtrack for millions of Indians who had limited access to music before. And they didn't stop there. By offering content in multiple regional languages, Bollywood hits, international tunes, folk songs, devotional music, Gaana positioned itself as a platform for everyone. Imagine opening an app and finding 45 million songs, all genre, all languages, all at one place. Gaana was just providing music, it was delivering an experience. By 2019, Gaana had a staggering 150 million active monthly users and seemed unbeatable. Yeah, underneath that surface, challenges were beginning to grow. The global giants Spotify, YouTube Music were eyeing the Indian market. And when they entered big, with deep pockets, huge catalogs and superior technology. Gaana, which had once the charge in the innovation with features like AI-driven recommendations, voice assistants, suddenly found facing titans with global expertise and resources. Gaana's leadership knew they had to compete. But the competition wasn't just for users anymore. It was for sustainability. Gaana had to spend years burning through cash in a bid for growth, but the business model, primarily reliant on advertising, was starting to crack under pressure. Imagine being in their shoe, 150 million active users enjoying free music, but very few are willing to pay for it. Gaana needed a new strategy and very fast. By 2020, Gaana had raised over $242 million in funding. But financial cracks were showing. Revenues has dropped by nearly 30% and the losses were pulling up, 316 crore in financial year 2022 alone. And in 2023, while losses slightly improved, revenues plummeted by an alarming 45%. They doubled down on marketing, throwing over 118 crore into advertising in hoping to attract more paying subscribers. But the more they spend, the more they are losing. In a desperate move to fix the bleeding, Gaana made a conventional decision in September 2022. It cut off its free tier and switched to subscription-only model. The idea was simple, forcing users to pay for a premium experience, but here's what it backfired. Imagine you are used to free music for years, and one day, when you open the app, it's all gone, unless you pay. The backlash was swift and brutal. Users started abandoning Gaana instantly. The bet on premium subscribers failed, and the Gaana's revenue took a horrible downfall. Their competitors, especially Spotify, YouTube Music, seized the opportunity, luring users with free and paid options. The internal struggles didn't help either. By the time Gaana's financials were cracking, key executives including CEO Prashant Agarwal had to already step down. Without strong leadership, the company floundered. The once clear vision of democratizing music was clouded by missteps and misaligned strategies and mounting debts. As 2024 rolled out, Gaana's fate came to an end. After several attempts to raise money, capital, or find strategic partners, the company was sold for just 25 lakhs to Radio Mirchi's parent company. Yes, just 25 lakhs for a company that once had a valuation of $580 million. For Radio Mirchi, this acquisition was a digital cop, which means they now had access to Gaana's tech, user base and infrastructure. But for Gaana, it was the end of one's glorious journey. Gaana's story isn't just about the rise and fall of the tech giant. It's about the pitfalls of unsustainable growth and the importance of adaptability and the brutal reality of competition. Here are some valuable lessons for entrepreneurs and businesses. Balancing growth with profitability. Gaana grew fast but failed to grow as a sustainable revenue model. Growth without profitability is like building a house on a sand. It's bound to collapse. Adapting to market shifts. With Spotify and YouTube Music entering into Indian market, Gaana struggled to adapt. In business, agility is key. You have to be ready to change strategies based on your competition. Diversifying revenue streams. Relying too heavily on advertising proved disastrous for Gaana. If they had diversified earlier, focusing more on subscriptions, partnerships, or even exclusive content, they might have survived the storm. Strong leadership is crucial. The loss of Gaana's CEO and other key executives destabilized the company at the critical time. Businesses must invest in leadership and cultivate strong culture that can withstand challenges. Listening to your users. Gaana's decision to move from subscription-only model without adequately gauging the user sentiment was a costly mistake. In today's world, listening to your customer base isn't just advisable, it's critical to survive. Gaana's journey is a strong reminder that in the fast-moving tech world, no success is guaranteed. It's a delicate balance of innovation, timing, strategy, execution. The story of Gaana is far from unique. It's a tale of many startups and tech giants alike can learn from. Perhaps what's more important is remembering this. No matter how high you climb, one wrong step can send you tumbling down. So, what do you think? What could Gaana have done differently? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more business dramas and marketing sagas. Until then.